My dear viewers of Bonga Tukujue, this is me again, your boy Rap Genius, and today I have a very special friend all the way from Philippines, and she's here with me, and we are going to talk about issues concerning people like you and me. So without further ado, let me introduce my friend Hazel.
Hello. It's
So-
the Hazel again.
Yeah. So you come from
Philippines.
yeah? And now you're working as a nurse
Yeah.
in
right.
Germany. So tell us, did you work as a nurse also in your country?
My experience, I work in a hospital for almost 4 years there.
4 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
And, yeah.
And which department?
All around.
You're moving everywhere.
Yeah, we will move everywhere. In
Yeah.
Philippines, we work in every department. For
Yeah.
example,
Yeah.
you rotate for 3 months, you stay in ER. After 3 months, you go to another department in
Yeah.
OR or in other in INERE and so
Okay,
on.
so it's always changed. So you,
Yeah, you
it's
change.
not like you have to stay
You
just
stay
permanent.
Yeah, you don't stay in your
Department
along.
Okay, you always and this like regulation
I'm
to
sorry,
be
not regulation,
Yeah,
but
but-
not all hospital is so.
not every hospital.
Not
there are
every
different
hospital.
rules.
Yeah, they
okay.
have different rules also.
Okay, was this a government hospital?
A private hospital, not so big.
Yeah.
But I learned a lot there.
Yeah, and that's
why.
also where you studied, or you studied to be a nurse in another place.
I have studied in another place as a nurse.
Yeah.
I think 2 hours away from our home.
Okay, and is this like just a pure medicine school, or is also another hospital, or how is the nursing school in Philippines?
The nursing school in our land, you should study for 4 years.
4 years as a nurse.
Yeah,
Okay.
they don't pay our studies. We pay ourselves.
You have to finance
Yeah,
this.
we
Okay.
finance ourselves to study in the Philippines.
Yeah.
Then after 4 years, you graduated. You should take an exam to be a qualified nurse,
Okay.
so that you can work in a hospital. You
Yeah.
cannot work in a hospital when you don't have this card. They
Yeah.
said you don't have this exam.
Okay, so you need the certificate and
This is a card.
it's a card.
Yeah.
Not-
There's
But
a
it
certificate also, but
what is this card?
the state that you are a registered nurse that already
Ah.
passed the exam as a nurse.
Okay, is there some? So you mean like there's some nurses who are backdoor and the one who have these cards? Not everybody has this card.
Yeah, not all.
Not all of them.
Yeah, you should pass first that exam. That is, I think, 500 item multiple choice.
Yeah.
You should pass that exam, and then you have this card.
Okay, and where do you get this card? Is it
They
from the government?
Yeah,
or
from the government. They will
Okay,
give from the
okay.
government. Then you
Okay.
are qualified to work as a nurse. You cannot
Anywhere.
work without
Okay.
anywhere. You cannot work without this card. You
Okay.
cannot work without this certification.
But the people who don't have the card, where do they still work, or
They still work, but they cannot do what the registered nurse do.
no, they can't do. They are limited.
They are limited on their work.
Okay, okay.
Not all can they apply.
Yeah.
Jetzt gemisch. Sorry.
Was it? How did you come to be a nurse? Was it something you always dreamed, or
Since I was young,
yeah?
I wanted already to be a nurse.
Okay, who motivated you? Was it
No
your
one.
parents? No
My
one?
parents told me when I was going to college, they told me I should take teaching because my family are all teachers.
Okay.
Then I told to myself, I don't want to be a teacher. I will be something, not the same as your course, not the
Yeah.
same your profession.
Yeah, you wanted your own way.
Yeah, that's why I
Okay.
said, although this is so expensive,
Yeah.
they push me up to go to college
Yeah.
and to do what I want.
Okay, that's good. Supportive
Yeah.
parents.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have? You said you're just alone. You have also brothers and sisters.
Yeah, I have brothers.
Yeah.
We are only two.
Just.
Yeah.
So just two. So you have a
Yeah,
brother.
we're just only
okay.
two.
Well, is he also a teacher? You said.
No, my brother is a computer science
You have
graduate.
ITs and
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. And your mom?
My mom is
A teacher.
work now. No.
So who is it? Yeah, I thought you said you.
The teacher is my father, my
okay.
grandparents on father's side.
Yeah.
They are all teachers.
Teachers. Okay. And your mom?
My mother is working on abroad. Yeah, she
like
doesn't
you.
have.
Okay.
She doesn't took a college.
Okay.
She
okay.
supported us since.
Okay,
we
she
was-
didn't go
yeah,
to college. Okay.
Yeah, now.
Okay. So where in abroad is she?
Hong Kong.
In Hong Kong. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, siya lang.
Yeah.
Since I was, I think 6 years old.
6 years old.
Yeah, I was still young when my
Okay.
mama go to abroad, and that is so hard, you know.
Yeah.
No mother in your side is really hard.
So you were basically raised
By my father.
by your father.
Yeah, my mother
Okay.
come to us every 3 years sometimes, or
Yeah.
sometimes 5 years. She
Okay.
will go home and then take a vacation. I think 3 weeks only or 2 weeks.
Then go back.
Then go back to
Wow.
to abroad.
That must be hard also for
Yeah.
her also to leave
Yeah,
her
I
children.
know. It's so hard.
Are you the eldest or your brother?
I'm the eldest.
Okay.
I'm
Then your brother is younger.
younger.
Okay. So you told me there is a program that the Philippine government works with the German government to send the
Yeah.
nurses in Germany.
Yeah.
So what is this program?
There is a program. That's what I learned. This program
Yeah.
since 2017, I think, or
Yeah.
2016.
It's a new program or
It is already old, but
okay.
I wanted to go abroad. That's why I searched a lot in internet.
Yeah.
Then I searched this thing,
Yeah.
so-called triple win, that they will hire nurses here in Germany with a
Yeah.
higher, better income
Yeah.
as instead in Philippines.
Can I ask how much just roughly how much does a nurse get in
Philippines, in euros, I think. So little.
Yeah. How much is
I will share
how much
something.
is
When I
1
was
euro,
working,
for example?
My experience, I will
Yeah.
share my experience when
Yeah.
I was working in Philippines.
Yeah.
In 1 year,
Yeah.
they paid me only 700 pesos. That's equivalent, I think, 50 euro. No, not all 50 euro. I think 10, 20 euro or the
20 euros or
No,
20,000?
30 euro. So
30 euros.
yeah, I think we feel costed than 57 times.
How much? Okay, do you know how much is 1 euro? When
1
you have
euro by us is 57.
57.
So multiply
So 57, and you are getting
700 pesos in 1 year.
Okay.
But then after 1 year, my salary was I was happy when I have an 8,000 income per month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You mean now in Europe or?
In Philippines,
In Philippines.
8,000 pesos.
Yeah. Oh, you thought now you have a good money because okay. So this program, you said they only send nurses.
Yeah, they only send nurses.
Yeah.
That who are fully experienced.
Yeah.
For about 1 to 2 years up. But I think today 2 years
Yeah.
maximum.
Okay. So what happened after 2 years? You have to go back
2 years maximum nursing experience, hospital experience.
You have at least, or to work.
Yeah.
Okay.
They
see.
hired nurses with 2 years experience.
Yeah, and is that just Germany or anywhere in Europe?
Only in Germany, this triple win. I
Okay,
think.
and does the government, like the Philippine government, want this, or they would rather have their nurses? I mean, Philippine is also sick people in Philippines.
Yeah, they need our
So do you
nurses.
think it's okay that the government support, or they even work
They
with
will
another
give-
country to give out nurses when their own country need the nurses?
I cannot blame.
The people when
Yes.
they want to go.
Yeah, because we need also a lot of nurses in Philippines.
Yeah.
But then they have whole Philippines to come here.
Yeah.
When this pandemic came to our land.
Yeah.
The whole the nurses, they wanted no longer here to come.
They didn't want the nurses to come to
Yeah.
Germany.
But then yes is
Now it's
already
open.
again.
Yeah.
But I cannot blame the nurses why they wanted to come in abroad, because the salary is not enough. in
So it's
Philippines.
more of I'm looking where I get a little bit more.
Yeah,
money.
we in Philippines, it's good in Philippines, but
Yeah.
then what is not good is the salary of nurses is
Yeah.
not cannot support. No, for single only is good, but when you have a family, that's not enough.
Okay.
When you are sick,
Are you insured when do you have insurance, health
yeah,
insurance?
we have insurance, but
Yeah.
this health insurance is very important as
Yeah.
nurses. But health insurance is
Not as good as
not
Yeah.
as good
Okay.
as here.
Okay. So when did you come in Germany? Tell us, how long have you been?
2007, 2019.
2019. That's at least 2.5 years.
2019.
So two.
Early. But I forgot already, because I think I'm already here long in Deutschland.
Yeah, that's okay. Okay, so have you gone back home since you came?
No, I didn't go
You didn't,
back
because
home.
the pandemic.
The pandemic and
happened.
It is also it is also expensive to go home.
To travel,
To
yeah.
travel.
Yeah, it's far.
It's far.
Also.
You need
Yeah.
2 days.
Yeah, and now when you go, you have to quarantine, I think.
Yeah, I think.
Okay. So, when you came to Germany, that's why I'm interested. I want to know, how was it for you at the beginning? Like in terms of language.
At the beginning, when I came here, I was so happy because a new environment. Then when I started working here in Deutschland,
Yeah.
in hospital,
Yeah.
I was afraid and I was shocked. The people think we know a lot words already.
Yeah.
We speak a lot Deutsch
Yeah.
already. But I stopped 1 year. I'm wait for during this thing,
Yeah.
waiting this thing.
Yeah.
My time to fly here.
Yeah.
I did not study the language already. That's
okay.
why.
Okay.
Then I came here. I was shocked. The environment, the people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The culture was already a shock, like a.
Yeah.
Okay.
genau.
Okay. So, did you change the hospital, or you just came? You work in the SRH clinic, yeah.
Nochmal?
You work in SRH clinic hospital, the hospital where you work.
Yeah.
Was that where you came, or you were in another hospital in Germany?
No, we came direct here.
Yeah.
This employer.
Yeah.
During our course, Deutsch course in
Yeah.
Philippines.
Yeah.
they search already our employers and they make interview online.
So before you come,
Yeah.
you already know where
They are
which
waiting
hot store.
already us
Okay,
here.
okay. That's so everything is organized.
Genau, ja, richtig.
Okay. Okay. And then, so when you came, you didn't begin right away working, or did you? You said you had to do some language course
Zusammen.
together with the people you came.
We came here working and studying.
So you are going working and same
Studying,
time going to the language.
Sometimes we spend our free time to study the language, to go in school.
Yeah.
This free time is a time for us to sleep or to stay in house, but then we go to school to learn the language.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's part, I think.
Okay, it's part of sacrifice.
Yeah.
Okay. So did you come like a big group or how? Like just a small group.
In other places, they came a big group.
Yeah.
But I think here they take a little bit, not a lot of people, not a lot of Filipino nurses. We came here just only the two of us.
Yeah.
With my colleagues. We don't know nothing what we can see here.
Okay. So, but when you came, like the apartment, you got a place to stay. This was already organized.
Yeah, it was already organized.
So, and one language is one of the challenges.
Yeah,
that
that's
really
what
difficult
the
for
big
you.
difficulties I have encountered here
in
Deutschland. Work is not that is not so hard as our work in Philippines, because here is
Okay. So what is the difference when you say hard? Like the work is not the same. What do nurses in Philippines
because here we spend the time right. You spend the time right here. For example, you will work only in 8 hours, then you will work only in 8 hours.
Yeah.
By us, in Philippines, we work overtime. Always. We don't have time to sit. We don't have time to pee. I experienced that.
Yeah. So it's always like on.
Always
working.
Walk on.
But is that because of a lot of sick people, or is a lot of work, or the organization?
We need a lot also of nurses, because no one wanted out to work in Philippines because of the salary.
Okay, so
but that
how
is
many?
True. We don't time to pee. We don't have time to drink. Sometimes, I experience that. I do eat and then go to my patient.
Yeah.
Sometimes when there's an emergency, I don't go to CR anymore.
Yeah. So how many nurses here? Now I know here you work with something called Bereichspflege.
Yeah.
And this is where you just have your specific patient, maybe say 5 or 4. But how is it the same way? Do you also in Philippines, were you also having, or you're just like release? You guys go do your work.
That is not totally the same here.
It's not same.
In Philippines we work sometimes in public hospital.
Yeah.
We handle 50 person in one nurses.
50?
Yeah.
Like 50 people?
Yeah. 50
in shift, in
one shift.
How many people are in one ward? Like the
in public hospital, sometimes 50, sometimes more than.
So you are alone in like a station?
Yeah, in a station. An Abteilung.
Yeah, the department,
in
like
every
in one
department.
Yeah.
That is for a gross, in a big hospital, in a public hospital.
And are they divided like maybe the rehabilitation patient, or they are all mixed, people with all kinds
in public hospital is already mixed.
They just mix them together.
There's also for the internal patients, for the pediatric patients. There's also every department, but by us in public hospital is so many
people mix together
when there's no enough bed anymore.
Okay. And you mean like sometimes you just work alone alone in the shift? Wow. I wonder you have
that's why I told already to you that we don't have time to pee.
I can imagine 50 patients. Wow. Can you imagine?
Yeah, but that is true. That's the true story of nurses. Sometimes you don't have time to eat. That's why we do the same eating and then go rounds eating and then doing paperwork,
Okay.
But that's not applicable in here in Deutschland.
You
have time to have your break time. But us, no.
Wow.
Especially when there's an emergency patient. You don't eat in right time.
Okay.
I experienced that a lot.
So now you're in Germany 2 years. You've done your language, and now you're working in a hospital. And now, was it still a challenge for you when you now started working independently? Like now you're working alone. You have your own patients. Not 50 patients.
Not 50 patients.
How was it that? How was the feeling like?
A little bit hard, but it's harder in Philippines, I can say.
Okay, just another challenge.
Another challenge. But I love challenges.
Okay, so what was the challenges? I'm sure when it comes to language, for people beginning in Germany, I'm sure the language challenge takes a little bit longer. Even if you go to school, later when you're working, you don't learn everything. You still get challenges. Because people still speak different dialects and so.
For me to help myself, I talk. Sometimes I cannot talk a lot to colleagues. That's why I spend a lot to patients.
You avoid small talks and.
That's why I spend a lot to my patients to talk. Telling what they feel, and then I learn the language through my patients.
Has that helped you, like when you're working?
It helped me a lot when you talk a lot to your patient, John. When you share also your experience, when you pushing them up to recover, it's helping you also, not only me, but it help also the patient,
Okay, so right now you feel like this is the place you always dreamed to be?
I love my work. No matter how hard it is, but this is my passion. Not work, but also a passion for me.
To help people.
I don't know what I feel, but I love it.
That's good. I mean, you've worked hard. You've passed.
That's why you can see in my workplace. I smile a lot. I talk a lot because it's the way that I feel I want to give to my patient. It's always positive.
Okay. You are not alone. The only Philippine in your station. How is that? Is that a good thing when you're with other friends from Philippines?
For me, it's a good thing.
Why?
Because sometimes the other people here, they don't understand you.
In which term? Like they don't understand because of the language?
The language, I think. You cannot
express yourself.
You can. At the moment, I cannot express a lot myself because of that language. The barrier is the language. Sometimes I want something to tell, but I cannot express a lot. That's why I express to my colleagues from the Philippines. Yeah, it's good also when the same country you came,
Yeah.
and you work in the same station. That's how a positive way that you can help each other to grow.
So it's good to know someone from your country.
It's good to know, but it's good to know also from other country.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
like you, John.
Yeah. Okay. So now you've been working how long?
I think here in Deutschland.
Now in this station where you are working?
1 year.
1 year?
Yeah, I think.
Okay. What kind of station is this? Like what kind of patients?
We handle I cannot say. This station is a
rehabilitation.
Yeah, for I think what I observed.
Yeah.
the patient came for us is that's already from intensive.
Okay, they come from intensive station.
Patient, and then they came for us for the recovery.
Yeah.
That's what a good for me, because I'm dreaming to work in intensive care.
Yeah.
But here in Deutschland is a little bit hard because of the language.
Yeah, but this I'm sure. I mean,
I'm already satisfied where I am in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you are still looking,
I want to learn more
and learning more. So
I want to learn more. That's why it's good when we rotate in every station here, but that's not here in Deutschland.
Okay.
Was ist in Deutschland popular that they rotate in every station.
Yeah. So, do you miss your parents, your family when you're here?
Miss them a lot. I call them every day.
Yeah. Thanks to technology.
Although I don't have family, but I miss my father, my mother.
Yeah.
In our homeland. What I miss a lot is the food, because I love to eat.
What is the typical food in Philippines?
Typical.
Yeah.
We do have a lot of vegetable, fish.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have or you don't have?
We do have.
A lot of vegetable. That's good.
Yeah, vegetables. I love to eat vegetables.
Yeah.
Like the high
like salads.
No.
Just
not
vegetables.
typical salad here. It's feel green.
Yeah.
Feel green vegetables.
Okay.
That is not here in Deutschland popular also.
Okay. Do you have like have you found out if there is any Philippine hotel or restaurants here?
We have here in Deutschland.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of restaurant.
But there is some.
There's some.
You know some. Okay.
I know some.
And they cook the Philippine food. Essen. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know where it is, but I tried already.
Yeah.
I forgot where is this place. You can go there.
Okay. So apart from work, now you are working 8 hours, and you say it's more relaxed. You have time to pee.
I have time to pee, to eat, to drink water.
Yeah. And when you're not working, what do you do then? How do you spend your time?
When I do have free time, sometimes I stay at home, watch Netflix, or sometimes when there's a party, for example, there's a birthday. When someone had birthday, we cook. I cook. I love to cook also. That's why I cook, and then we sing in karaoke. That's why I'm so loud. That's why I'm so loud, because I love to sing also in karaoke. But that's natural way of the Filipino to do party. Party is not.
So Philippines are more party people?
No, they love only to do these things. They're happy people, in Philippines. Although we have a lot of problems, so for example, this last December, there's a typhoon came in our land. That is so not good in other places. They have no home, but they learn to smile. Although they have this problem, they don't have enough to eat, they don't have enough to drink. But there's a time also that they make space to laugh, to smile, to sing. That's, I think, the good quality of Filipino person.
Okay, nice. I think we all need that.
Yeah, I think that's why you can see I always smile.
Yeah.
I always laugh, because it's a way for me to motivate myself, not to be sad.
Yeah.
It's a way for me to lift myself, you know.
Yeah. So back now to registration. Now you are here. I wanted to know, when you came, what kind of visa do you get? Is this like a long-term visa or 1 year visa? Or
we have 1 year visa here.
Okay.
When we came here, we have a working visa.
Yeah.
But only for 1 year.
Yeah.
But it's renewable.
You can renew any time or just a limited time?
When it already ended, then you can renew it.
Okay. But there's no like limit where you say no 3 times renew. You can renew every time.
Yeah.
Okay.
As they wanted you to work here in your working place.
They need you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And do you, for this program, for example, this what's called Flying Wings? Flying Wings.
What is Flying Wings?
This program in Philippines, what is the name?
Triple Wing.
Triple Wings. Do you have to pay anything for this, or
language training is free?
Yeah.
I think for the processing you pay, but not a lot. Not so big, not so expensive.
So it's really a good thing.
Yeah, but what is expensive, when during your training you should have a boarding house.
Yeah. Okay.
You pay yourself, you pay your food, you pay for your home.
Yeah.
That's what is only is expensive, but you can.
But it's worthy to do this.
If
it means going to work in Germany. Okay. Nice. So you have met a lot of Philippines also who came maybe before you.
Yeah, there's already came here long ago.
Yeah. Okay. How long? Like,
I think there's already old people here became old here as a nurse.
Okay.
I think this program is already
not new. It's already something going on for some time.
I just searched because I wanted to go another place to work.
Okay.
I wanted to experience that thing.
But did your family had like? Did they fear like you are going alone? Here? Was this the first time you go outside?
Yeah,
Philippines?
This is my first time. That's why I can say I'm strong.
Okay.
Because I came here alone.
Yeah.
I pushed this thing for me. Not my family didn't tell me that I go abroad. They didn't tell me that you go abroad, do work, you work there.
Yeah.
They don't tell me this thing, but it's my way, because I want this thing.
This is what you want.
Yeah, that's why I told to them.
Like you said, your parents, they're very supportive.
Yeah, they support me.
Yeah.
I know they are afraid, but it's what I wanted. That's why they support me.
Okay. That's nice. Wow. So, dear viewers, we are still having this beautiful, challenging discussion. And we are still also promoting Tina's Bakers. Very nice cakes.
Yeah,
I love them. Yeah.
This
is Tina. If you want Tina, we'll put description. If you want something like this, any kind of pastries, just call Tina. What I'm interested to know, you said the visa is for 1 year.
Yeah.
But who renews the visa? Is the program they organize that, or now later you have to do it yourself?
At first, they organize it with our employer.
Yeah.
And then for the second time you renew your visa, you should do it alone.
You have to do this alone. So how was it? Like, is that difficult, or was that difficult for you with the process of
What
visa?
is only here difficulties? There's a lot of paper difficulties. There's a lot of papers you do.
Yeah.
There's a lot of papers you fill up, and so yeah, that's only what is hard.
Okay. Did you like this challenge, or like
It's
to answer?
okay.
But the papers there.